Hello everybody, welcome on in. You can hear me and you will probably, yes, you can hear the game as well. We're good to go. Welcome on in. Cyborg, you're just on time. Just on time. We're just getting started. Apart from Latte. Oh, no, he's awake. But stay there, Latte. Stay. No. Yeah. You're in luck. You're in luck. There we go. Much better. Much better. The sound is not good, Prof? I have everything on my end. Can you confirm one last time that the sound is not working? I was on your end. Okay, good. Good. I really got worried because you're always so reliable when you let me know about things that I forgot. But I was totally believing that I forgot something, even though I did check. Anyway, welcome on in, guys. Lovely to see you. I believe Lastitin was the very first today. Welcome on in. Closely followed by Prof and Baka. Cyborg, welcome on in. We are, shockingly, in Seydeneen.
What a life.
Indeed. Continuing from last week, we did good last week, honestly. I mean, the only thing we achieved, but that was so important. Lastitin wasn't last. Maybe you should change your name to Firstutin. That would be more accurate. Anyhow, last week, playing Permadeath, I should give you a short summary of the character we are playing right now. Perma Show. Yes, we're a Bosmer, we are a vagabond, but we want to become a bard. We completely forego destruction because that's not what we do. We're a poet at heart. We do not trust the Legion. Hang on, we've changed that. Remember, at first we didn't trust the Legion because of Ariskar, who totally was dishonest with us. But then a guard saved us when we were about to die at the claws of mud crabs. So I'm going to change that. She's rejected destruction, but not the Legion. There we go. To win, we need to perform in every tavern. Our handicap is we are not allowed to fast travel to any town until we've actually reached that town by our own mean, i.e. our own 2 feet. Hey David, welcome back. I am keeping well. I hope you're doing good as well. Oof, that's loud in my ears. Let's turn that down a bit. There it is, there it is. I'm really looking forward to not dying either. Our goal for this week is really to travel safely, walking all the way to Aldrun, and then perform in the inns over there. Maybe make enough money that we can afford a new song. Like, we don't need to pay for the song. We just need the bards to like us. And that takes money. Sari, welcome back. Lovely to see you. You're saying morning, aren't you in the UK? Right? Or you're somewhere else? I'm checking the time. Like, no, it's really not the morning. You never know. All right. So here we are. We are going to travel all the way to Aldrin, meaning we need to put our vagabond talents to the max. That is, we need to get ready to travel. It's as simple as that, right? And to travel, we're going to need a tent.
Welcome, friend.
Easy! Welcome back, Easy. Lovely to see you again. To travel, we're going to need a tent, a bedroll, some food, some water, some wood. It's always morning somewhere. Very, very true. Very true. Morning works. So just general supplies so that we can survive a long trip. Also, we still have our problem from last week that may be summed up as we suck Like, we can't kill a mud crab. Seriously, we cannot kill a mud crab. We managed to kill one, but that cost Fargoth his life. We managed to kill a second one, but that's only because we had charmed another crab and they sort of killed each other. And the last one, we lost our rat in the process. Like, every time we fight a mud crab, we lose a companion in the process. That is the cost of fighting a mud crab, which is really pathetic. I mean, we're a vagabond aspiring to become a bard, traveling bard, as they should be, as per the tradition of troubadours and the likes. But we can't fight. I think we just need to accept the fact that we cannot fight. So if we can't fight, we need a bodyguard. And I don't mean Fargoth, okay? Fargoth is just not the bodyguard for us. That's not gonna work. We are tired though. Right, I started setting up camp somewhere, didn't I? In the cave? I think now may be a good time to go through some exercises. Sure. Hey, Ariel? Hi, Ariel. We're good friends. Just find Kevin Costner. We're good friends, Ariels, and I want to practice sneaking. So, just tell me when you see me, okay? We're going to practice. Skink, hello! This is us practicing sneaking. What do you say, Ariel? Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Fargoth is not the bodyguard of anyone. Fargoth is dead. Yes, Fargoth is dead. And it's our fault. If you were there last week, when after fighting the third mud crab in an epic battle, after the fight, when I was like, yeah, we survived, and I realized we lost Nibbler. And I think what happened is that Nibbler went in flee mode. And I actually watched the footage again, and what happens is he starts running, you know, the road that goes out of the Bitter Coast and towards Saran, the roads where you find Tariel falling usually. He went straight in that direction, so that's the way we are going to leave Seidanin. Who knows? We might find Nibbler somewhere. That would be really lovely to find him again. But I don't have super high hopes. Let's be honest. Alright. We've practiced sneaking, which is really, really good. I mean, we have 33 hit points. What do you expect us to do? 33 hit points and the little knife. Islahwat Balmora. I guess you're right, but when I'm in Seidanin and I want to go to Flatwater, I always take the coast, which is not even a proper path, I realize, but that's always the way I go. Where can I see the map? Like, yeah, I follow the coast rather than go up and then turn back. I am definitely not saying it's a better way, okay? I'm just saying that's how I always do that. So, Nibbler, we were fighting around here and Nibbler went all the way north. Jason, hello. Why walk when you can ride? It's an excellent question, and normally I would totally agree with you, but the character we're playing is a vagabond. And the handicap that was randomly picked for this character is that we cannot fast travel to towns. So once I have, say, reached Balmora, I can take a Sail Strider to go back to Balmora, or not a boat, that doesn't work, or talk to a guild guide to travel to Balmora. But for now, we have to, essentially, we need to unlock the destinations first by going there, and then we can use the more comfortable means. No, don't apologize. Like, I don't expect everybody to know what's happening with the character and what's going on. Heck, I tend to forget what's happening with the characters, so, you know. Ooh, why did I put my feet in the water when it's cold? In terms of mods and mod list, I have not made any changes. I have simply, hey Galinta, welcome back. I have simply updated Ashfall crafting framework, and the joy of painting. So only updated those 3 mods because otherwise I get the angry warnings when I start the game. They're not angry. Oh, what happened here? Whatever happened. It's skinnable. We shall skin it. I'm not... Yeah, there really wasn't much to it, was there? So I think I set up camp in the cave over there, didn't I? But we did not... Yeah, we're gonna have to be super quiet in the cave because we managed to get rid of the first NPC with the help of Fargoth. May he rest in peace. We, however, did not go and explore the rest because they are nasty, nasty NPCs and they will kill us for sure. So in Permadeath, it's just not something we want to do. So I'm thinking, I'm sort of... I mean, we have a nice little setup there. The fire is here. And because it's a fire that is already in the game rather than one that we built, it goes on forever, which is, you know, a perk. We made our bed. We have a little grill there. I think we're gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for the subscription. Master Holes 666. So I like sleeping here at the same time. Oh, do I know how to lock? I don't know how to lock. Oh, I do. Okay, Master Holes. Hi, welcome on in. That's one angry avatar. Okay, so I have locked this door, so I think even if we are noisy and everything, the NPCs will not bother us. So that is a super joyful avatar, Seri. I absolutely adore your Twitch emotes. They are lovely. Ilona made them, right? May you rest in pieces. David on YouTube says, Fargoth, I think you mean may you rest in pieces. Also, whichever way, just if I said it the way that doesn't go with what you think, assume I just made a mistake. It's just, you know, it's the French, they don't really know pieces, it's hard to tell. Okay, so we're safe in here, I think. Let's gather a bit of material. I don't think we'll be able to bushcraft. I mean, we could. Like, I could really just practice bushcrafting until I have a super tent and an incredible backpack and everything else, but I'm not. Because we have to get to Aldrin, and we don't want to be crafting all the time. Just getting some fiber. This is good to get straw and do a bunch of things. Guys, do you remember last week I collected quite a lot of wood and then it got heavy and I dropped it all around Satanin? Can I carry some wood? I can carry some wood. Let's do that. Mystical Matrix, hello. For this install, right now I'm looking at MO2. I have 565 mods active. But the number of plugins is smaller than that because a lot of mods are actually MWSE Lua mods, so they don't have a plugin. But yeah, more than 500. It's kind of a small average for us. That's usually we gravitate between 5 and I think the most that I've done was about 800. And it's definitely not about like, oh, come on, let's get to 800. Can we make it to 9? Anybody says 1,000. That's not what it is. But because I play Permadeath, and one of the things while I talk, I should really, get going and do something useful. Because I play Permadeath, and one of the things that I love the most is to role play, but I'm not strong enough, I guess. I don't have the imagination or the patience to completely imagine things. Like in Morrowind, you can't chop wood, and nothing could prevent me from saying, you know what, we're gathering wood, yes, and oh, I'm gonna take a bit of grass too, good, and chop this tree. Like, I could narrate more, but I really like to have the mods that let me roleplay, that assist me, I guess, in role-playing. So yes, I'm chopping wood, and I like to be able to really chop wood. If I'm role-playing about, I like to be able to, play a song and make money, that sort of things. So because of the permadeath, sorry, that was a long explanation. Because of the permadeath, where I know I'm gonna play all kinds of characters, and I wanted to have like absolutely everything I would need if I want to be a bard, a mage, a necromancer, whatever. So that's why the mod list got ridiculously big, really. Does the mod make the game harder with this permadeath game mode? I have a couple of mods that make the game harder, but it's nowhere as harsh as I used to have. So for now, in terms of making combat harder, we have more dangerous Morrowind Denizen, and it makes the NPCs and the creatures harder, and they have more powers and things, so combat is harder that way. For realism, I have Ashfall. That is right now, I think I'm running with the default settings, so it's not like I could die of thirst or hunger, but you can get food fairly easily because you can eat mushrooms. Sure, you may get dysentery for drinking dirty water, but at least you're not gonna die because you're too thirsty. So Ashfall is not necessarily something that makes the game harder, especially with all the settings you can choose. It doesn't have to be. I'm running the default settings. In terms of difficulty and gameplay, I'm running Mercantile and Speechcraft mods. And I know when we think difficulty, we think, oh, combat, fighting, blood, blah, 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 dead. but I do find actually that the Speechcraft and Mercantile mods really make it quite difficult. If you have low Speechcraft, as in my case right now, no, maybe I'm better. It's a bard. I'm good now. I'm good. That was my previous character. When you have low Speechcraft, people may flat out refuse to talk to you, so you can't talk to them, you don't really get the quest, or you can't complete the quests. You don't even know if they like you or not. You can't see the disposition bar, for example. After a couple of topics, they just say, okay, we're done, bye. And you're like, oh, well, but... and the Mercantile, obviously, you make no money. You make no money. And right now I'm running Abbott's smart merchants that kind of does over everything. I've left the default settings. It's a lot easier than it was before. Before, if I got 1,000 septims, I was so rich. It was really, really rare to ever make 1,000 septims. Then again, last week we spent 3 hours getting 500 septims so we could buy a loot, and that took us 3 hours. And 2 companions that died. We don't have giants in there, but there is friends and foes. Friends and foes are nasty because you can fight enemies that are up to 5 level higher than you. Like, essentially with friends and foes, especially at level 1, you don't go like, ooh, enemy, loot. You go, enemy, could have loot. Then again, I'm weak, and you give them a wide berth. So you avoid the fight, which I feel when you're level 1, you should want to avoid most fights, I think. But, I mean, that's how I like to play. Tenzi, hello! The Scrib Gang! So, I should explain the script gang. On Discord we were talking, I don't even know who suggested that. I think it was R0 who said we need a name for the for you. And because it's true, when I talk to you, I say guys, even though for me it's like everyone. I don't mean, you know, exclusively male people. And one of the names that was suggested for you guys was Squid Gang. I'm not sure it's gonna take Tenzi, but we'll give it a try. It was Dundunmo, Zeriver then suggested it. Mystical Matrix, that seems like a fair scaling of difficulty. Don't want to make it too much of a chore, and it's that's exactly it. Like, make it enough that, for example, with my setup, going out at night without food, water, something, it's you're gonna die. You don't go out unprepared, and I like that. But if I go out prepared, I might survive. I should survive, probably. And right now that's what we want to do. We want to travel all the way to Aldrin, where we may perform in all the three inns and corner clubs and pubs, because we want to become a bard. But we have to walk there, so we need to be prepared, which is why I've been chopping a bit of wood, see what we can craft, see what we need to be able to craft. I would love to get a backpack, for example, but frankly, I don't see that happening. Let's see all the items. Yes, Latte is still here. He didn't leave. Oh, you don't quite see his little face. Oh well, that's how it is. That's how much of Latte you get today. So a bedroll is definitely something we should have. The bed straw, we already know how to make one, but when we make it, we need to place it. It's not carryable. So maybe we should get our bushcrafting just to 30. It's reasonably quick. That way we'll have a bedroll and we'll be able to, you know, travel. Ooh, we want one of those, but leather is hard to get at level 1, because you need to fight a guar or an etch, and again, we couldn't kill a mud crab without sacrificing our companion. I would definitely love a backpack of any sort, but this is definitely higher level. It's 40. Oh, there we go, we can make a wicker. So our goal is make a bedroll, a wicker backpack. We already have a cloak, so we are good. We already have a fishing pole. Wouldn't we love to make a raw glass axe, but we're not ready for that. Painting. Yeah, but we're not going to paint, are we? We're a bard, and I think we should stay and try to learn our craft without adding one. So we won't be doing any plain painting. Crab pot, linto. A crab pot is kind of useful, but then we have to stay in the same area so that we may catch some crabs. There we go. That's all we have left. 5 firewood. It's quite pathetic. It's quite pathetic. But fine, fine. We also have... We did have more tools. Oh crap. Nibbler, my pet rat, who ran away during the mud crab fight, he had my tools. Alright, let's go. Can I rest? Yes. No. That's the problem with my little hideout. I can't sleep in there, unfortunately. Hey, Marks. You're not exactly first, Marks. Sneak and sleep, that's the, like, the game detects enemies, so you're always first in my heart. I'm wondering if maybe we can no, there's nowhere. Ooh, hay stash, nothing. Is there more hay stash? I think I put 1 or 2. No. It is 23 of the clock. Ooh, this is a really, really old mod by Denjib.
Let's hear it.
Like really old mod, and so it just puts that NPC there. That is scripted to when you walk past them, there's a bell sometimes, and then when you walk past them, they tell you the time. I like it. I like it very much, even though we have the clock now. It's still, I think I like it. But now that we have voice AI, it would be reasonably simple, I think, to make the NPC tell you the time. Alright, don't mind me. Just looking for a warm place without enemies where I can sleep. We've already trained. We are quite tired, really. That feels good. 7 hours is plenty of sleep. And we'll be up with the sun, maybe a little before the sun, to chop wood, so we can improve our bushcrafting skills. Hello, hi, don't mind me. We are thirsty. We are thirsty. Do we even have a pot? We don't even have a pot in which to boil water. Let's see what we can get at Ariel's. Well, we have what? 53. That's the money we made playing music last week. So I think... By the way, you notice something? The sweet, sweet silence when talking to Ariel. For those of you who were not here last week I still had Voices of Vardenfeld enabled, which is an amazing mod that adds voice to nearly 50% of all the dialogue in Morrowind. But every time you talk to Ariel, who's very chatty in his greetings, and every time we had to listen to "Welcome to Ariel's Trade House," I bought her blah blah blah. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna become my worst enemy. Holding Bard, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. So yes, I have disabled Voices of Vardenfell for our own sanity. See, he kind of likes me quite a bit. I could give a performance. I think it's gonna take us a while to get ready, so I'll do it. Worst case scenario, we don't play, that's fine. But if we stick around until 6th, so in the next 12 hours, then we'll perform and make a little bit of money. Alright, I need a pot with which I can cook. Skink, you're saying it's amazingly annoying. At least I got Skyrim flashback. I know, like, the idea is amazing, but okay, a pot with which I can cook. Maybe it would be just faster to go. Yeah, a cooking pot. How much do you want for it? 153? Ariel, 153? I mean, it is steel. It is steel. I will not try to sell my Dwemer coin. I have 2 mods for Mercantile. I mentioned before, there's Abbott Smart Merchant, where basically you get 10% of the value of the item you're trying to sell. so you don't make a fortune. But there's also the buying game. The buying game, a great mod that, amongst other things, hey, my Morrowind, welcome on in. Amongst other things, if you try to sell Dwemer items, traders call the guards on you. So this is worth 50 septims. It's a lot of money, but not happening. This is my main weapon, or is this my main weapon? They're equally bad, and they're also in terrible condition. I have nothing to sell for that pot. So we need to make money differently also. I would love a hot meal. I have no choice but to pay. No, I do have choice. I do have the choice. We're a vagabond. Life has been hard on the road. We do what we have to do. That means, yes, we drink dirty water. Don't even get dysentery. And we eat the meat that... Oh, hang on. Is it cooked? It's not cooked. Let's try to cook the meat. Didn't I cook successfully last time? Slaughter fish meat. Maybe I already ate it. Alright, let's go cook the meat we've got. Yeah. I guess we're building a resistance to dirty water. Oh, I can't tell. Yes, he's hyper focused on resting for the last 3 hours, maybe, at least. You know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna chop another tree. What? You cannot chop the trees of Satanin! You need to be in the wilderness, obviously. Now, I'm pretty sure that most of you here have already tried Ashfall. If you have not, if you're hesitating, thinking, oh, survival mods, they get annoying, it becomes gimmicky. That's not the case. Oh crap, my ash is destroyed. That's not the case with Ashfall. You can disable the things that annoy you, you can tweak them, and it adds actually a lot of immersion, being able to... I'll show you. We're going to grill fish. The way you grill fish is you take your fillet, and you put it on your grill, and then it cooks. So that's how it is. Resistance to salt water as well, that's what we're doing, yes. Hey, our survival skill is 19. Ashfall is amazing. It's really, really amazing. The very latest update adds an ingredient satchel, a backpack. Previously, I mean, I don't have one yet, but previously the backpack used to have a feather enchantment, which is cool. And now you can actually put things in your backpack. And also, like, it's really good. No, unfortunately, it's not OpenMW compatible. If you are on OpenMW, you want a survival mod, you still have a couple of options, mind you. Necessities of Morrowind, which was one of my favorite mods for a long time. Though it's quite heavily scripted. There is a series of mods. Oh crap, what's the name of the modder? Simple Morrowind script mods, but not simple in the way that they're not interesting, simple in the way that they just feel right. Something about food and thirst or something like that. And the name of the modder, I think there's Cliff in it. I would have to look on Nexus to find it. It's also on my blog. There's an article about survival mods, and it's listed there. To tell you the truth, very, very precisely, the mod I'm trying to remember, but I'm not quite remembering, is the mod that Merlord recommended. Like he said, if I didn't have Ashfall, that's the mod I would be using. It's not as feature rich as Ashfall, but then again, no mod is. Okay, I want to be very careful because I don't want to burn my meat. 99. Damn it, I burnt it. The reason why I burnt it is because my cooking skill is quite low, and also I'm trying to grill it on a tiny little grill. So that's why. But that was enough to make me not hungry anymore, so that is good. Let's go and chop more wood. So I'm gonna have to craft a bunch of things. I just want to get to skill 30 so that I can get a backpack and a bedroll. Ooh. My axe was destroyed. Alright. My axe is destroyed and I do not know how to repair it. There is a smith in town, but we're a vagabond with very little money. I mean, honestly, we prefer to drink this water rather than pay 2 septims for fresh water. We're not about to pay a smith to repair an axe when we have another solution. I don't think we decided on the alignment for this character. She doesn't feel like an evil character. There we go. She's too pretty also. I know, I know. Pretty is no guarantee for good heart or just good, but just go along with it, okay? So I don't think we are evil. However, being a vagabond and very, very poor, well, sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. That was too much, too much. We've been expecting you. And Ryoshi, welcome on in. Yes. And I mean, look, he's got all this wood there and more wood there. And guys, if you look around Seydanin, you'll find wood that I planted, I guess. I planted the wood in Seydanin, hoping that there would be a tree. Bosmer logic, okay? If you put logs in good soil and you're patient enough, you'll find a baby tree one day. We are trying to get a rags to riches story, yes. As a vagabond, we decided that music was the way we were gonna... Okay, now I'm just checking. Just checking if there was something in that tree stump. You can't find things in tree stumps. Facts. Alright. We got wood. What do we do? A bunch of straw for sure. I did rope and straw. So we're already at 18. The skills goes up fairly quickly. Now we have enough to make a new flint axe. Well done us. I don't need a linto.
Is Latte staring on the stream?
Latte is sleeping with his sort of face stuck in his eyes. Were you moving him?
He is not moving.
Why are you moving the camera? Look, you made him open an eye.
Oh no.
How rude. So terribly rude. I'm sorry, Latte, we apologize. You may close your one eye. The eye of Sauron is nothing. The eye of Latte, that's what you have to worry about. Okay, question. What is the worth of a fishing pole? Maybe, I know I already have one. It's here. You see, my mercantile is so low. I have no idea what value things have. Zero idea. I don't know. Which is a bit of a bummer. So I can't exactly go and make like a bunch of fishing poles and go and sell them to Ariels. That's just not gonna work. But how about... See, I had a flint chisel, but I gave it to my pack rat and my pack rat ran away from me. Which was probably a smart thing to do. I'm not, you know, complaining. 19. You okay, get done? Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, maybe. I do have the information from a different mod. I have the mod I get the information from is UI expansion, where I got the gold to weight ratio of things. Here it's 7. It's not amazing if you compare with other things. However, let's go look for... Yes, I'm overburdened, of course. Oh, could I make a bag maybe? Now? Not even? What skill do I need to be able to make a sack? 20. Come on. Okay. We're gonna make ropes and straw until we get to level 20. Here we go. Now we can make a fish rack. We don't really need that. We want to be able to travel, but don't need a straw hat. To make a sack, I need fabric. And to make fabric, I need plant fiber. It's okay. I know where to get that. Once again, I'm going to drop my wood. And the details for me with Ashfall, the fact that you can actually see the quantity of wood. It's not completely new. I mentioned Necessities of Morrowind. Even though it's a much older mod, entirely Morrowind script, they were in the shops, they were the crates with apples and pears and fruits and cookie jars. And depending on the number of cookies in there, you would actually see cookies in the jar. And I am out because I need plant fiber. I didn't need to go very far for it. Yeah, this one respawns so quickly. I mean, I'm not complaining. And my knife is borked. I can use... Okay, that's probably almost worked, but... Okay. Let's get... It's really quite sad because I'm terrible at fighting. I fight with my little knives. At the same time, I'm not even gonna have those little knives because I'm using them to chop grass. If there was some flint around here, that'd be really, really nice. No, no such luck. Oh well. Get back to work. We need to make some fabric. None of the painting. We don't want any of that. Ooh, I could make a bow. Not sure that a bow is useful, but a walking stick. Let's make one. Because we will be walking fabric. Here we go. So now we can have a sack. I don't think I can make any other container, so... Oh. Here we go. Which also means we can try to organize our stuff a little bit. Left shift to click open. Hang on, what did I do? Left shift plus click. Okay, I just activate. I just activated it. I'm not sure about the left shift plus click to open. I just press E. Alright. And the beauty of the thing is, everything that is in that container can be used for crafting without having to draw it out and into my inventory. So that is pretty neat. What else is so heavy? My broken axes. And let's put the ingredients. Give all. There we go. Nice. I did manage to cook a mushroom without burning it. What else do we want to craft? We are already at 22. You see, it's not gonna be very, very hard. But as much as possible, I would like to craft things that are, you know, at least moderately useful. Oh, it looks like the stuff in the containers is not. The OpenMW alternative is Frostwind. Yes and no, that's not the one I was thinking about. I mean, Frostwind is obviously by Merlord, and it's the ancestor of Ashfall. It became Ashfall when Merlord rewrote the whole things with Lua. Frostwind, like I've used it a lot at the beginning when we were doing the first Permadeath. And I loved it already. It had some cooking in there. Not as neat as you put the meat on the grill and you watch it burn. But there was some really, really cool stuff already. And it's all MWSC. So Frostwind is fine. I can't remember the other one that I... sorry, for some reason... These were not detected. That's fine. I don't want to make another sack. Do I want to make a straw hat? No. I want to make a fish rack. I really don't need it all that much, but okay. Okay. It's a little too big for my interior at this point. I don't know. Oh well, we practiced. I can make a table. One day, shift. One day we'll come back here and we'll be glad to find a reasonably useful place. I'm at level 22. Ooh, of course we need a pillow. Oh, hang on. That's a mat. No, 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 I want a pillow. Thank you. Pillow, much better. We are not painting, it's a shame, that would be a lot so. I suppose we can make a planter. I'm not okay. This is a mushroom that I've cooked. The real question is, can you grow a mushroom from a cooked mushroom? The answer later. I'm gonna need some water. It might be something worth mentioning to Merlord if he's not aware of it already. You can plant cooked mushroom. I don't know what it is about the waters of Satanin, but people love them. Is that a fish that was killed over there? I have possibly the least efficient way of gathering water. I have this little cup. And I go all the way to the... I was gonna say the coast, that's not the word I want. To the water, fill my little cup, come back to my cave, and then drop it in the planter. There's a reason why they're there. I have a Cargen mod that I've edited to, like, I've changed some things in it. But these NPCs used to have a script that would disable them with the rest of things, and either I've changed it or something. So it comes with they were the gods. They are gods that were added onto the boat, the prisoner boat you arrive in. But then, you know, the boat disappears, but the gods are still there. So I just did a little bit of scripting to make them go away. Bariel, welcome back. Okay, what else do we need? We've made a pillow. No, that's fabric. We've made a pillow. Perfect. I think I'm gonna make more planters. I don't know that, you know, we'll ever come back here. I don't know that we'll survive long enough to ever come back here. But if we do, we'll have something. So here I have a violet comprinus and a luminous rosula. And you're thinking, why, oh why, would you ever want to plant more mushroom in the bitter coast? Let me tell you why. These two mushrooms, they both have the damage. No, they have poison and damage fatigue. So when you make a potion with them, when you make poison with them, exactly, you get a lovely, lovely poison, really cheap and easy to create. So that's what we do. Razor plumes, that's the one. That's the one, exactly. Thank you for finding them. I knew there was I was saying cliff. It was razor, but close enough. Close enough. Well, I don't know, Izzy. I'm really hoping that I'm gonna get some lovely, lovely planted mushroom. But at the same time, I'm a little dubious. What do I know spell-wise? I mean, at least I got Fargoth Ring. There's Morrowind crafting as well, and we now have Morrowind crafting 3.0, but again, MWS Ilua, so not very useful. However, the old Morrowind crafting 2.0 still does the work, like, it's still there. In 3.0 you do have more features, as you would expect from a newer version of the mod. I mean, that's totally expected. Morrowind crafting is also a great mod. However, if you want to craft furniture and build your house and things like that on OpenMW, and that's an OpenMW exclusive, it might be OpenMW 49 only. I'm not 100% sure. You have Ashländer Architect that lets you craft things. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. Why, do you ask? Because now I can make, probably, yes, a flint knife that I can use to get more plant fiber. Now this god in the water is the god that saved my life when I was being attacked by the mud crabs. Wouldn't it be lovely to have Tariel full right about now? We get a lovely dress, a scroll, a magic sword. Not that we could use it. I mean, it would actually be quite... Oh, Captain, am I talking too loud? I'm sorry. It would be quite a coincidence to have Tariel fall from the sky right now. Nibbler! 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 Nibbler came back! Follow me, Nibbler! Aww! Yes! See, I'm not a barbarian. I had things to eat with. I had things to collect water with. Oh! Okay. Yay! There you are, buddy. Good Nibbler. Good Nibbler. Skink, I think you're right. I think you're right. Nibbler is not extremely smart. He could have escaped death. But no. He came back for more. That's loyalty, guys. That's how it is. No matter how painful. Always come back to me. Nibbler buddy. I'm so glad you're back. Ah. Shall we take on a mud crab to celebrate? Do I have my beast tongue power? No. We will fight the next mud crab in 4 hours when I can find one to kill another one. That's the only way. And even then, success is not guaranteed. We are outside, so we get our cool cloak on. And what I really need is water, so I don't know why I'm going this far. Because we were talking about Tariel falling from the sky, And it would be a big coincidence that it would fall here because we have a mod by Pete the Goat. That randomizes where and when Tariel falls from the sky. And the way I have set it up right now, what is it called? Leap? Fall? The Icarian incident. So, Tariel will fall off the sky at least 24 hours in-game and up to 72 hours. Thank you, Calendar. I did find it again, eventually. It took me a while, but I got it. Can you... I could do that, forgetting that I installed the mod and go, but where is he? Where is he? Look at that sky, though. Oh. It is so pretty. Yay, Nibbler. I wish I had a mark spell, but I do not. That way I could memorize, basically, my companion, but no. Blue Nation, just subscribe. Thank you so much, Blue Nation. Welcome on in. Right, let's get some water now that I have a couple of containers. Nibbler, do I know how to heal you, Nibbler? No, I can heal myself and that's about it. Paralyze, I can lock. Didn't I use that scroll of lock? Maybe it has extra charges. Hey Blue Nation, welcome on in. Maybe I should practice my light spell. Like, it is true, we said we are not using destruction, this is not our vibe. But really, we should try to do something with our illusion. We haven't done anything to practice magic at all, whatsoever. So I'm currently sneaking / catching my breath. Which is why you can see my stamina going up quite quickly, but the moment I take a weapon out or I start moving, then it doesn't go. It doesn't improve this fast. Okay, let's try that. Light. We successfully... Nibbler, you want to be my light? There we go. Hey Null. Nah, Danaibot is mostly retired currently. So we don't have the cliffy sound anymore. It's just me. That's how it is. How you doing now? Okay, I want a water. Yeah, they're not perfect containers, but it's better than going around with my little yellow cup and nothing else. This, believe it or not, is progress. I have to make the screen. I don't know. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Easy. But come on, everybody just focus, imagine the sound. You know it. You know it. You don't need me to do that. And soon enough, on the way to Aldron, I'm pretty sure we're gonna meet a couple of them. It's gonna be absolutely horrendous. We might even die. I mean, Nibbler is back, but Nibbler doesn't fight. At all. Ever. So, we'll see. All right. What else? never do that. Imitate the cliff racers. I think you're safe. I don't see myself doing that too soon. We are at 23. Do we make a bet for Nibbler? I think he deserves it. For coming back to us? I'm just learning, okay? There you go. What do you say, Nibbler? Oh, I kind of messed it up a little bit. Look at that. Even Fargoth didn't get a bed stroke. Oh, that's right. I can use Fargoth's bed. Because, you know, dead and all that. It's not funny, it's sad. We're really, really, really sad. While we're here, let's try to cook a couple more mushrooms since I'm currently growing a mushroom. Herb, no, and... Right. Let's try to not burn them. I wish I could heal Nibbler, but I don't have anything. I mean, I could give him a potion. I don't even have one for myself. How as a bard? Oh, but no, I'm not really a bard. I was gonna say, but hang on. As a bard, I know alchemy, but I'm not actually a bard. So I do not have alchemy. So I was gonna say, at least I can make a couple of simple potions and things, but alchemy 12, I mean, it's bad, but not horrible. Another mod, we were talking about the mods that increase the difficulty. Again, this is quite subtle, but if you look at my alchemy skills, it says maximum proficiency is at 55. Whereas my minor skills, maximum proficiency is 75, and my major skills, that's where, oh wow, I can go even beyond 100. What is the name of this mod? Something skill. And I like it very much. If you're one of those people that no matter what character you create, you end up maxing all your skills to 100 and beyond, or you end up, well, defaulting back to destruction. I think destruction might be the sneak marksman of Skyrim. You find yourself switching back to alchemy and destruction, for example, or longsword because you know where to get a couple of really good ones earlier in the game. If you tend to go back to the skills, the same skills over and over again, then this might be the mod for you, because then when you pick a class or when you make a class, it really sort of predetermines what you'll be good at and what you'll be kind of meh at. I think it takes into account miscellaneous, minor, major, but also racial traits. It does both. This is a fun character, just a wood elf. We don't actually, it's not our dream to be a wood elf living in a cave with her rat. We tried, we started a Bosma gang with with Fargoth. But really we want to become a bard. And it's true that last week we were just around Seydanine again, trying to make enough money to buy a loot. We've done that. And now we just want to get ready to travel, to walk to Aldrin. And considering we can't fight, like we cannot fight, the very least we can do is have all the survival gear that we might need. So that's what we're doing now. Crap, I shouldn't have posed. It's not just a rat, it's my friend. I mean, his Fargoth is friend, really, but he's quite special. Especially because he came back to me. The alchemy icon here is because it comes from a companion and I took it from them. That's what happened. Where's my nibbler, buddy? There you are. It's a mod by... I'm not gonna remember. But that's what it is. Administer potion, and then what I can do is just drag a potion onto that icon, and my companion is going to drink it. But I think when Fargoth died, I may have emptied his inventory, or like took everything, and so that's what happened. So it's a placeholder for potions, which is how we were able to have a drink with Fargoth just before he died. Halfway there. Fargoth died. Yeah, he died last week. Protecting us though. It was our companion. Nibbler was his rat. And I did not consume Fargoth. Actually, I really didn't. Because right now I do not have my... what is it called? Cannibals of Morrowind. Like, if I forget the names of the mods that I've published, that's gonna be very tricky. I don't have Cannibals of Morrowind right now. Oh, but I do have the trophy mod. I forgot to do that. He did not rejoice. I was really sad. Huh. Look at that. I cooked it well. Right now we need to get our bushcrafting to 30. Oh, did I burn it? No. I need to get my bushcrafting to 30. I also would like to make just 150 septims so that we can buy a cooking pot. Like the grill, you can grill stuff, and you know, if you really have nothing else, you can eat raw stuff, but it can make you ill. And let's not. Let's not. So I would love to get myself a nice cooking pot, but I don't know how to make money from my bushcrafting right now. Especially when I still don't know the value of things that I'm crafting. My flint chisel. See, I have like so many tools. But I don't think I can make money from them. Wow. Having cryo your service once more, it's not I respect the Imperial way it hurt them without causing direct complaint. Who is that? Where did I find that? Antonius versus I need you to convince him to sell his business. You will find the contract on the second scroll. Where on earth? On Nern did we find that? Yeah, we know about that. We know about that. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yes. Oh no. I crafted the walking stick, and my blunt skill is so low. Like I have the stick in my hand. Oh, Shipyards of Vardenfell. Yes, Galanter. Thank you. That's what it is. So we made that stick, like we made it, we crafted it, and then we were done, and we looked at it and we're like, what is this? How do we do not know how to use the walking stick. Sad. It's just really, really sad. What's my blunt right now? And look, blunt is a minor skill and I am at 15. This note is why I don't know why you didn't camp on a boat in the wilderness. What do you mean, Jason? I'm annoyed with my walking stick. Like, I have to be able to walk with my walking stick. It's so stupid. And it's not that I can't equip it, like I can. It's such a shame that the walking stick... It's a two-handed blunt, so it's held like a staff. I think it could be remade as a light item, so it's held that way. You know, like they hold a light.
Welcome, friend.
Delina, welcome back. How are you doing, Delina? This is not how you would hold a walking stick. If the item was set as a light item, maybe even as a shield item, it would work better. You stopped by to say hello. Well, hello. I'm good. Let me see. We've had a rather busy couple of weeks. At the same time, we're starting to think about Christmas and seeing the family and everything. So we're good. Oh, and it's snowing. Like, I can't show you. It's completely dark, but it's white outside, completely white. On the balcony, we have this much snow. And Latte was so brave. Like, you can see there's a few places where he actually walked in the snow. Bravest kitten. Rockaholic, hey, welcome back. With Archimage Grip of Death, you can make it one-handed on the fly. True, I could try that. Because it's not that I want to use it as a weapon, I just want to use it as a walking stick. I do not have the mod installed, mostly because I'm normally quite happy to say, well, it's a two-handed weapon. It's a two-handed weapon. What do you know? That's just the way it is. But for that purpose, yeah, it's a good idea. Really good idea. For now. I mean, maybe I can sell it for some money. Maybe it's... Oh no, look at it. The gold to weight ratio. It's worth nothing. Reminds me of my childhood, finding sticks in the forest and using them for sword fight. Yeah. We've done that. We've done that. Not to mention, and we're not so... No. What we did. Here's what we did. On rare occasions, and these were so special. Even though it's so bad, you'll see why in a second. Or you'll hear why in a second. On rare occasion with my brother, I have three, but it was just for the one, the older one. We would put together enough money, enough cents, to buy ourselves a fake pack of cigarettes, and inside you had like thin chocolate sticks. And then we would actually pretend to be smoking them. What genius had the idea to make candies in the shape of cigarettes? But like if we had the money, I don't even remember how much it was. But when we had that, it was like, better make it last. And so we were smoking chocolate cigarettes. Not the sticks, but that reminded me of that. Okay, let's move on. So I can equip the stick, however, because I do not have the required skill, my stamina gets drained incredibly quickly if I have it equipped. So let's not. I am going to see if we can make a little bit of money fishing. I don't know how much money we're gonna make, but even if we just get the scales, I think the scales are reasonably valuable. The world is not what it seems. It's not. It never really is. Wonder if chocolate cigarette wouldn't fly nowadays. I don't think they would, honestly. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, because I'm sad for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. What is that over there? Is that a dead fish? Nibbler, you think we should go in? The sun is out. We shouldn't freeze to death. Let's give it a try. Tobacco companies that wanted kids to get used to smoking. Yeah, that's who. I mean, it's the sad true answer. But I don't think it would fly nowadays. Look at that big fish. Nice. Krizusenstein, welcome on in. We had the same thing, but pink bubblegum instead of chocolate. Yeah, the same bad idea, bad good idea for companies. But you know, when you're a kid, you're a kid. In the US, candy cigarettes were a chalky, hard candy. Wow, it's just horrible to realize that whatever the country, there was a version of the kids' cigarettes. There was also shredded bubble gum for chewing tobacco. Wow. In the US, candy cigarettes were nasty, chalky, hard, just awful. I mean, it's a good thing, right? Like, if they were bad, you were like, whoa, if that's what it is, like, no thank you. You had the chalk cigarette candy as well. Alonso, hey, welcome back. Alright, let's fish. We have a fishing pole. I think these can be applied as... Oh no, let's use up the crab meat. Alright. We did okay last time fishing. Let's see if we can repeat that. I'm still in the easy mode, okay? I have not changed that. We'll catch 1 or 2 fish. It's 1 o'clock. We'll have a performance at 6 o'clock. I'll sell everything that I crafted but don't really need. Whatever the amount of money. Oh, well, you're in for a treat. So that's when we need to focus. Oh, there we go. So when the tension is lower, I left click, but I don't want the line to be too tense, otherwise it snaps. I don't want it to be too slack, you know, otherwise the fish goes away. And now I nearly got the fish. Nearly got the fish. Yup, yup. Gotcha. Ooh, we'll take it. Thank you. Fishing. Yeah, no, I have no bait, so that's not gonna work. Let's have a fishy lure. I don't know if that's something that's going to stay. That little fish really was fighting for it. So it's a little funny because it is not fishing from Ashfall. It is fishing from Merlord, who also created Ashfall. And Merlord has been absolutely great with having all his mods work together nicely. So the fish that I catch in there can be cooked in Ashfall. Some of the items can be crafted with... Come on. And I'm not looking at my fatigue, but my own stamina is going down as well. Here we go. A small slaughterfish. Oh joy. Radish, hello, welcome on in. This isn't from Waterlife, no. But that's what I was going to say, because this is definitely from Waterlife by Abbott. But the fish that I catch is not. I had bubblegum cigarettes where you could puff out powdered sugar that resembles smoke. Wow, they really, really... They're like, let's make this the best experience possible for our kids. Radish, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Wow. Yeah, like, you know, if kids are gonna get a taste of smoking, well, let's do it right. And since we're spending some time on the coast, a bunch of seashells appear. That's from Waterlife. But the flint is from Ashfall. Morrowind is basically the Matrix in development. I mean, yeah, there's some of it because, especially with Ashfall, where you have rocks, flint, pieces. Oh, there's my firewood. See, I was not lying. That's my firewood from last week that I could not carry anymore. But at the time, I did not have my brave companion, Nibbler. Thanks, Nibbler. Thank you, buddy. None of those things those are for sale. Maybe that. I remember when this game came out when I was at university, my grades definitely suffered. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it did. I can totally see why that would happen. And you know what? If you're gonna get, no, Paxton, follow me, follow me. I didn't mean to say go away. It's just usually goodbye is at the bottom of the line. So that's why. Squirrels hide their nuts and Bosmo hide their logs. That's probably what's happening. Or my Bosmo was just too weak to carry all of it. Temple's Fidget and Waterlife are always on my first install mod, like to slow down time. David, are you on OpenMW or Vanilla Engine and or MWSC? And I think with Waterlife you get the Tempered Fidget ring immediately. It's part of the mod. I don't think you need to download it separately. Because you think it's on OpenEcran. I'm glad that, you know, all of you guys, the Squid Gang, get to know everyone. Most Bosmo definitely don't hide logs, green pact and all that. You're on MGE. In that case, and you're using Ashfall, because if you are
No
Ashfall,
point worrying about it.
Oh. Ashfall has right here. This is basically the Tempest Fugit ring, where you can immediately override timescale. So, no, you don't have Ashfall. I hope I am misunderstanding what you're saying there. Well, if you were still, they come together. Okay, yeah. That is a nice way to change timescale on the fly. Okay, Ariel. Let's see if I can make just a little bit of money. Little bit of money. Oh, I should just a second.
I'm waiting.
But don't. There's no need to wait. So I take my fish. I take my knife, one that's not broken. Phew. No. How did I do it last time? How did I make fillet? Did I just... Help me everyone. How did I make fish fillet last time? Did I drop the knife on me? Drop the fish on me? Yes, drop the fish on me. Got it. Oh, my knife is on. No, just drag the fish on me. And then if I have a knife, then this happens. Alright, Ariel. I come here with a wonderful, wonderful, like, look at that. A yellow glass cup filled with water. You're welcome. 1 septim. We're doing great. A wooden cup. Another septim. Another septim. We're gonna get so rich so quick. Another septim, please. Easy with the money you're giving me. Wow, you give me nothing for the fish? I thought the fish scales were a little valuable. Like just a little bit. And if I sell 3 of them, I get 2 septims for 3 of them. You can have my destroyed axe for nothing. And my destroyed knife for nothing. And my destroyed chitin dagger for nothing. We better hope we get like really, really good tip playing in the inn. Because selling stuff... Ooh, magic pants. Ooh, magic pants. How much are they? No, we don't want 3, just the 1. Too expensive. Fair enough. Fair enough. Focus on the essentials. We need a cooking pot. I might be able to craft one though. Hopefully, maybe. Okay, how about 5 septims for all of that? Ariel. Ariel is like, no, it's junk. It's really worth just 4 septims. Jeez, thanks, Ariel. I don't know if you heard that. He went, boo. You okay, get down. Sorry, let me catch up. Unlike Skyrim at the moment, Morrowind can still be fully downloaded and played. The server for all the CC mod has been down for days. Ooh. Like I keep saying that I do want to play Skyrim at some point again. It's been years, I think. But now now I have an excuse to not even try. If we can't even get the mods. For the price of the items, Anthony, there's a couple of things. There is Abbott Smart Merchants. And so with all of these you can decide, so harder barter means that typically I get, whatever I sell is, I get 10% of the value. That, there. So that alone increases the difficulty. The buying game does not, I mean, let's take a look at the options. It doesn't change the value of things too much. It can tell you, there we go, that there is, you know, with the supply and the demand, some items may be more or less expensive, but it depends. It really, really depends. See, I need to have a mercantile of 25 to be able to estimate the value of things. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. I don't even have the information about supply and demand until I get really, really good. Then you can become an investor, so same thing as in Oblivion. Anyway, so that's what we have. You don't like Ariel? It's fine. He's a businessman, you know? So, what is the time? It's 2. We still have a bit of time. What do you say, Nibbler? Oh, I miss Fargoth, because Fargoth could tell me yes or no, let's do this, or let's not do that. So, one of my other requirements to be able to survive.
Any time now.
Hello. Uh-huh. See, he's like 3 topics and he's like, okay, I'm done with you. Bye.
Your papers, please.
Didn't I give you? There we go. You have the papers. Tell me about you. Tell me about Morrowind. Tell me about what you think are my duties. I only want the money, okay? I'm in here for the money. Bye. Everyone is so smug, but that's because, I mean, my personality is really not that bad. Honestly. Salus Gravius, latest rumor. A strange Khajiit. Is that the only rumor you have for me? Ah. Okay. Meat Shield. I think you'll agree with me that... I mean, who did we lose last time? I think Grim died last time. We're gonna take Grokut with us. He's the only one that's a bit, you know, sturdy. We have to take Grokut. Bye. Look at this fetching fellow. Hello, Grokut. You are my friend. Yes. And my companion. I will carry the money for you. Ooh, no, I can't even use it. Oh, just 1 level. Hey, Grokut, you want my walking stick? You're welcome. It's blunt. Like, you can use it. I can't, so it's yours. And that's it. I'm sorry, Grokut. I have 0 armor. I've got nothing for you. Do you think that with Grokut in tow, we could clear the cave and get the loot? That would solve all our problems. I mean, the problem of not having money to buy a pot to cook food. Maybe we don't even know that this is valuable. Like, maybe if our Bosmer had some inkling about the value of things, she would say, ah, Grokut, give me one of your braces. No, not even. We don't know. No idea. Alright, Grokut. What do I need from you? I need something to see better. A torch. Brilliant. In fact, you know what? I made torches myself, so you can have them. At least you can show us the way. I do have a stone hammer. I can try to repair some things. See, Grokut, 86 hit points. That's a meat shield. I mean, a companion. Nibbler? Nibbler. Buddy. I'm not abandoning you. Look, they're already best friends. Or is...
Maybe the captain will pull some strings, get me a better posting.
Sure. Maybe Grokut is actually bullying Nibbler at this point. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Best friend or bully? You'll have to tell me. That's how we'll decide if we're keeping both. Alright. Noble is not a bully. They're best friends. Good. Bingo. Good Noble. Good Noble. Good Nibbler. My companion is ugly. What? I mean, honestly, for an orc, I think he's fairly handsome. Fairly handsome. Fairly, I said. Radish, you say you're not familiar with this mod, so no idea what the combat mechanics are. Do I have any mod that changes combat? Not really. The only thing that I have is a mod that makes NPCs and creatures stronger. But like the gameplay mechanic are not changed at all. Alright. $92 mods? Nadi, I don't want to... I don't want to horrify you more than that, but... Where's modlist? I don't have Abbott's modlist installed? No, I do not have it here. Sorry, but you'll have to take my word for it. We're at more than 500 mods right now. Like 92 would be really reasonable. According to the list. Which one? I've made so many mod lists, I'm not sure. Grokut? Get angry, Grokut. You can do it. Can you? I'll show you how to get angry, Grokut. You'll see it's easy. Look. Just need to find my mouse. And then I go like this. That's anger. You do it, Grokut. You do it and then you destroy the enemies because I know I won't. Not with my broken dagger, for sure. Oh, that's why you say do I have 92? Yeah, the Nexus link is not the mods that I have installed, it's the mods that I have published. And the YouTube mod list. I have a YouTube mod list? But what I like, the actual mod list that I have right now is this one. Knowing that it's not complete, it doesn't have the landscape, dungeon, clothing, or companion mods. It has everything but landscape, dungeon, clothing, and companions. By the time I'm done, it might take. I'm close to 100 mods. Yeah. I mean, I like the mods I've published, obviously, and it's not false modesties, but I don't know that the number of mods means anything. If you take somebody like Greatness 7 and you look at their profile on Nexus, they've got what, 3, 4, 5 mods maybe, which is really not representative of the amount of modding done by Greatness 7, either doing collabs with people, helping them with scripting, with animations, with MWSE. So the number of mods, I mean, nearly 100 mods is nice, but it's not really representative of the contribution. People like Null Cascade, Murlord, I don't think Murlord is close to 100 mods either, but with Ashfall alone, and then skill module and crafting framework, you know, we got some like serious contribution to modding. Yes. Oh Why do I do this to myself, people? Why? Oh, why? Nibbler, is there any chance I gave you the key to this door? No? I will take the wood from you, though. You don't have to carry it. So, earlier today, in an effort to not be disturbed while I'm crafting, here we go, I locked the door with a scroll that I have, and I felt pretty clever for it. I was like, ah, ha, ha, you can't get me now. I don't have the key to the door. And like the NPC that was there had the key and I killed her. But I don't know where the key is. I don't know where I put the key. Where's the blooming key? Okay, well this might just save Grokul's life. Grokut. But now I can't even go and get the loot in here. But yes, it's true. Greatness 7 that publish a mod on Discord and say, well, I did this thing. And if you're lucky enough, you get it. Or if you know about it. Okay. So much for my plan to make money. Now that I've got somebody strong to, you know, do the heavy lifting. Let's just go and perform at Ariel's. We are 100. We'll totally be able to afford that pot. Totally able to. We are going
There's someone watching me. I can tell. Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Huh. Okay. So, last week, we talked to this car, and we agreed, thinking that he would share the money with us fairly. He did not. Hey, Tower, he did not. And we thought, okay, the Imperial Legions, we can't trust them. But then a guard helped us, and we're like, Okay, Imperial Legion redeemed. But now, hiding under the bridge to look up the skirts of the ladies walking by? So, once again, we swear off the Legion. We don't want to have any dealings with Imperials, or the Legion, or the Guards. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. Hey, Incurie. So now we know. Filthy Outlanders. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. Plot twist.
Yes, friend.
It's a lady! Shame on you, lady. You know, girls just want to have fun. Still. Wrong, lady. Don't do this. But that Dunmer, she knew it. Alright, Nibbler, you wait here, okay?
I can tell.
No running off this time. Making sure nobody is evading the Emperor's tax on Dwemer panties. That must be it. That's the only logical explanation for what's happening here. What else? What else could it be? NPCs are always paranoid and skeptical and always insult you. Like you sting. We saw the note. One of the Dunmer outside, a note that she was starving and she had no money. Please help. I need crab meat so my family can survive. And I go to her, crab meat in hand, ready to give it to her. And she goes, huh, look at what you're wearing, you peasant. She didn't get my crab meat, let me tell you. Going for a nap? Absolutely, Danina. Have a good nap. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. And I'm sure we'll talk at some point on Discord. Have a good nap. Okay. Whew. That was quite
Can we
shocking.
help this?
Hello,
What do you
Tandra.
think of our village, Outlander?
Is there any chance you can teach me another song? Yes? Excellent. We'll practice. We have 40 minutes before our performance. Hopefully we can learn the song in less than that. Yeah, wow, we're so good. I don't think we want to perform Legion March. Ever. That's what I love about this game. And
I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. You want
That's
a little
what I like about
advice?
this
That's
game,
free. That's
especially-
all that's free.
especially with mods, because the mods are going to interact together in ways that each individual modder probably didn't imagine, right? There's a mod that makes some of the guards female. There's a mod that makes the bard teach you songs, including one called Legion March. And the fact that we see that guard misbehaving, and right after that we're taught a song about the Legion. 2 minutes. We have a lute ready. We're going to perform By the Light of Mara. We've already learned it, we've already played it once. We didn't make a huge amount of money, but better to make less money with the Light of Mara than lots with the Legion. And I have a little bit of tea to drink. 3 gold. Wow. You're gonna go cook something? You're taking us with you. Alright. Where are you going and where are you cooking? Crystal Hollow, welcome back. Lovely to see you again. 7 gold, I take it. Hey Onyx. Improving our performance. We're getting good-ish. Somebody was really bored. Is very bored during my... So we got 10 septims in tips and 46. I was craving some spring rolls.
I'm
Ooh,
still in pretty good
nice.
shape, right?
Yeah, good shape. Very good shape, Magnus the Short. I mean,
Do you dress like that on purpose?
what was I saying just now? He's like, you know, sorry for himself, doubting himself, am I in good shape? And me, kind-hearted, I walk up to him and say, yeah, you look good. And what does he say? He insults me in the way I look. Honestly.
Welcome, friend.
Orbital Beetle, hey, welcome on in. Okay, anyway, we've made some money. We can now...
Ah, there's an intelligent face.
See? That's how you talk to people. I can now afford a cooking pot. Oh, come on. Ariel, it's just 2 septims. I had to pay full price for it. He wouldn't give me a little discount. Not 2 septims. Alright.
Traveler,
Hi, would you insult me? Also. Okay, it's the evening. Ooh, a mage just teleported away. We're going to train our sneak. Though I remembered now, it was speechcraft that I was practicing. Watch out, lady! We go up. Yep, she's still there. So we're tired. It's yeah, yes and no. Technically, we are not a bard. We are a vagabond. I can pull up our character for you. We are a vagabond, but we know that music is the way we're gonna get out of the street, basically. So last week we really struggled to make enough money to buy a lute, and we've just given right now our second performance. No! No!
You in.
Let me go, let me go. Are you following me? No, guards! Guards! Grokul, don't die! The assassin is chasing me. Guard, lady, Penti ladies. No, Grokul, you don't go on your own.
I will kill you quickly.
And so you are. Guards, come on! The thing is, the guards are not attacking because they haven't seen the NPC attack me right now. No, Grokul, buddy, don't do that. So, as far as they're concerned, as far as the guards are concerned, this is fine. This is totally fine. Grokul, you're the best. I don't know how to restore your health. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But Grokul, thank you. You're bloody all over. Ooh, short blade. Better than any short blades I have. And now, normally, I don't keep the Dark Brotherhood armor. Anyway, it's in terrible, terrible shape. And I don't have the skill for it. However, Grokut, I think you've earned it. So if you like it, you can wear it. You do, but not the helmet, because I like your pretty face. But how did they know to come and look for me in Fargoth's house? You know, of all the places? No, no, it's actually a mistake. I forgot to install it. And you know what, I'm gonna make a note of it, because it's part of the essentials. I use half smart usually. Surprise. It could be that I wrote it down in the guide and then didn't install it. But yeah, it's definitely an essential. But now Grokut has stuff. Let's go and try to sleep again. We're not gonna get attacked twice in the same spot. Is that lightning never strikes twice? We'll see. We might be tempting fate right now. You can't hear assassin chasing you anymore. Indeed, the assassin is dead. D-E-D, dead. We are very tired. 7 hours is good. Don't. There we go. Whew. Let's go, Grokut. I'm gonna cook you breakfast. In our little cave. Where are you? Where did you fall? There! Finally! You'll have to run to the score. You'll be back in a bit. No problem. We'll be there. Finally! Tariel fell. I'll take everything and we'll sort that out later. Good, good, good. Okay. Progress. The Dark Brotherhood installed malware in the Imperial mainframe and have been using it to spy on prisoner transfer logs. That's, a good explanation. As good as any, really. Grokut, you healed up? How did you heal up? What's your secret? I was so certain he would be killed by the assassin as well. He tries his magic, yeah. So, unfortunately, Groku, we can't really sleep here. But here's a cooking pot. Sorry. We forgot Nibbler. We can't leave Nibbler all alone in Sadanin. We know for a fact people are fairly insane in there. As I was saying at the very, very beginning of the stream, I have not changed the mod list since last week. Only updated Ashfall. I am very thirsty. Yes, yes, yes. Paxson, buddy? Let's go. Sorry, Nibbler, not Paxson. You'll have to forgive me. Paxson is a very, very important rat in our life. Okay. This is Nibbler. Look at that. I mean, it's scary. Nibbler and... Nibbler has so much HP. Why am I the only one that remains so weak? Don't tell me. it's because I've done nothing but run around Seydonin, running away from crabs, complaining I have no money. Alright. Nibbler, I believe you have my ladle. Detail Devil, welcome on in. There we are. It's a fact. It's a fact. What do you mean? Still in Seydonin? Yes, we are, but we are getting ready to leave, okay? Ever so slowly. Because we have to go all the way to Aldren, walking. We can't kill anything, so we have to make sure we have food, something to drink, something to rest, and a meat shield as well. So we got Grokut with us. We just need to be ready for the trip. I would like to be able to afford a couple of health potions. Having a spell to heal Grokut would be nice as well.
Welcome, friend.
We'll see. We'll see. So yes, we're still in Seydonin. We're getting ready. Have I ever tried full rest mod? I have been on full rest occasionally to take a look at a few mods, but not very much. I know there are some like exclusive mods that are not on the Nexus because they're only on full rest, but they're not. Usually they're not translated, so limited use for me. I do have the new container codes in Ashfall. I haven't made huge use of it. I must say that I created a bag and I put stuff in it, and I thought that the stuff in my bags would be good to craft things with, and it didn't, but then I moved on to other things. Mon, hey, welcome back. Very cute cat, yeah. Yo. Oh, I'm sorry, kitten. Oh, yes. Oh, but now you're being adorable on top of looking cute. It is a British short hair. Yes, Latte the British short hair. My sister has one that looks very similar. White fur with brown creme streaks. Oh, lovely. And very fluffy as well. Escobar. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing great. And I must confess, I have not been paying attention to Twitch at all. I have no idea if you've been streaming recently or even, you know, in the last year. That's how absent I've been. But how's it going? I'm very curious. How is your, what do you call it? Morrowind Amalgamated, right? Alright. One day we will have a home, I think. Probably, for sure. Is that all the water I have? Yes, because I sold all my other pots for 1 septim. So now that's all I have. So we're gonna make just a little bit of soup. Lila is British. It's a British short hair. I already have a home. It's not even a home though, is it? Because I can't even go to the next door. Also, I can't sleep because the enemies know that I'm there. And my cooked mushroom is growing just fine. So you see, for example, I have ingredients in there. Okay, for cooking they do work. But sure, we can cook the small slaughterfish. And the slaughterfish meat. Delicious stuff. Also, things that I asked you for some advice recently about modding OpenMW. I even added some of your OpenMW mod. Works like a charm. Oh, nice. Hang on, I think I missed a line. Let me scroll up. There we go. Maybe in the future they need a forest fire to spread. We'll see. So you have been modding your OpenMW. You added some of my mod for OpenMW. None of my mods, no, untrue. Some of my mods are specifically for OpenMW. The advent calendar. Oh, I didn't tell you about the advent calendar. You might have seen it already on Nexus. I published a mod. It's an advent calendar. So you go to Uncle Switchhair's house in Source Time, and there's 24 boxes, and every day you get something. And there is an OpenMW version that Zach has a cat created, and he's even updated the mod. Look, I felt so terrible, but that's typical me. I published a mod. Fine. Then Zach made the OpenMW, and I go, okay, all right, I'll add that real quick. But then, what was it? I put the old plugin in there, and the architecture, the file architecture was a bit confusing. I go, okay, and real quick, I go in there, change it, upload. Anyway, it took 5 different uploads to finally get the proper config file with a proper plugin with the proper mod architecture so everybody could install it. But the mod is there and it works, and every day you get some Christmas related gifts, like Christmas ornaments and little things like that. It's nothing OP, nothing extremely fancy either, but it's, you know, it's an advent calendar. The other OpenMW mod is the one where you can park your pets in the stables, and this was coded by Erm. Erm did that. Mom, you're having a blast. I'm so glad you're having a blast with your Morrowind. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Haskobar, I'm okay now, been down a while. Oh, I had to install a new roof on my house. Got sick recently with heart problems. Working hard on amalgamation now though, and I'm trying to get it in good working form to be able to share. Probably will be a torrent distribution. Well, I'm guessing because there's so many mods in there. Like we were saying, I'm about 500, but your Morrowind amalgamation is at least that number as well. And you have big mods as well, like Morrowind crafting. I don't remember if you had necessities of Morrowind. Probably. So, you know, big mod. Almighty Echo, welcome on in. Has Ashfall been made compatible with OpenMW? I'm doing good, thank you. Greetings right back at you. Ashfall has not been made compatible with OpenMW, and Ashfall specifically, I think, will never be made compatible for OpenMW. The reason for that is not... Oh, I see Null is already... Okay, good. Good. Null is already answered. But I can expand on that a little bit. It's not a, you know, the will of Murlord to say no, you will not have it. It's just right now OpenMW cannot support many of Ashfall features. In fact, if you go to Morrowind Modding Discord, there is the MWSC channel, and I look at it, I lurk. Most of the things I don't understand, but it's always, I don't know, fascinating. I think for me, heartwarming to see people, Null Cascade, Murlord, and whoever is trying to make a Lua mod and go, oh, I'm trying to do this, I can't do that. And the guys help each other. And I'm saying the guys, there might be girls as well. But the guys, the crew, the Squid Gang, they help each other. And very recently for Ashfall update, correct me if I'm wrong, Null, but I think MWSC was updated so that Murlord could do what he wanted to do with Ashfall. So OpenMW doesn't have enough to support the features for Ashfall, and I think Ashfall gets new features that are possible because MW is evolving as well. So it's kind of hard to play catch up for OpenMW Lua. I'm not saying that it won't, but it's really, really hard. What I think is a lot more likely to happen, some people like Erm and Zach Has a Cat that I mentioned are modding big Lua mod for OpenMW. And I think it's more likely that taking inspiration from Ashfall, they create a brand new survival and or crafting mod. There's already a crafting mod for OpenMW. So I think that's more likely to happen. All right. Whew. That was a... Okay. Dun. Cocoax, welcome on in. Sorry, it took me a while to get to you. But it's lovely to have you here. But yeah, Escobar. So not feeling good and having to redo a roof, that's harsh. But hopefully you'll not only have the time and the energy, but you know, the joy that you would normally get from Morrowind. What is the benefit of using OpenMW aside from not having memory leaks after long playthrough? Null has answered that. Let me read it in case I disagree with Null. Who knows? Could happen. MG drastically reduces the amount of memory used by Morrowind 3. They haven't seen an anime crash on everyone in ages. Got it. Thank you. So the benefits of using OpenMW, here's my take on it. Really, if somebody tells me, I want to play Morrowind, I don't know how to mod, and really I just want to play Morrowind without too much hassle, I would usually recommend that they use OpenMW because they install Morrowind, they install OpenMW, and they play. OpenMW has a number of improvements out of the box. So if you don't want to mod your game, or if you want to mod it only lightly, OpenMW is probably simpler. Some people report that it's more stable. I don't know. Like I haven't done tests to benchmark and so I don't know. Some people say that. Other people say, actually, no, not really. I run MWSE, MGE, heavily modded, more than 500 mods. Okay, right now I'm talking, so the game is not crashing. Maybe I'm cheating there. But last week the game didn't crash once. When we did the Permadeath 12-hour stream, did the game crash? I don't think the game crashed either. I may have restarted it at some point for something. But anyway, like the crashes, and this is my opinion, yes, Morrowind crashes, but honestly, most of the time, it's not because of Morrowind, it's not even because of Todd, it's because of how mods were installed. So it's error, user error, most of the time, as far as I can tell. Or sometimes it could be that you have mods and they're not compatible and you find out about it the hard way. That happens too. So that's my take. Let me catch up on you guys because I don't know. Absolute number of mods, and I had a decent playtime before I got to the point. For the memory, for me, it would have to be 4 or 5 hours of traveling a lot. Right now, I've been in Seidanin, and I don't even have, you know, the memory usage showing. So if you play for a long time and you go to lots of different places, that's when I see the memory usage increasing. From experience. Yeah, my survival list has OpenMW option. There's also a, let me see if I can find it for you. Oh, that was an old article. That was before I started doing, there we go. Survival mod, which one is for you? What a catchy title. That's, there we go. That's the link to the article that lists the survival mods. It's a few years old, but I don't think we've got new survival mods since then. Correct me if I'm wrong. Script life. Morrowind amalgamation is large when including data file. 60 gigs. Oh, wow. Wow. Null Cascade, you confirm Merlord regularly asks for new features that you or Renstam implement in MWSE. And I think it's great. Like when I see that, I understand none of the, you know, actual technical things, but it always makes me smile, really. I go, that this is so nice, so wholesome. I like it. Calendar, I do get close to an out of memory crash occasionally on MGE, but memory monitor makes it basically meaningless. Exactly. For me, it's like, okay, so you reload the game. That's fine. When you know about it, it's, yeah, when you do it. Lucifer agrees. Haven't I made a video showcasing how to use OpenCS yet? No, I have not. Fan, hello. Sorry, I'm finally getting to the what I think is the bottom of the chat. Oh crap, no. Stop talking, people. Give me give me a second to get back to you. I've never made a video on OpenMW, CS, OpenCS. I was very, very curious about it. I was like, ooh, this could be good, because one thing that I do know, it compiled the scripts in a better way than the CS does, close to what Morrowind Edit does. So I know it does that, and the CSSC still doesn't. Maybe never will. But honestly, with the CSSC that adds so many good features, OpenCS becomes less interesting, I think. But I haven't looked at it in a long time, so I don't know. I really don't know. And also, like, people who are using OpenCS, go for it. Absolutely, you know, you choose. I find it a little sad when the mod is a OWM add-on and it's not compatible with vanilla Morrowind. I feel it's a shame. Like, I understand that OpenMW Lua mod will not run on MWSC, and MWSC Lua mod will not run on OpenMW, but you know, the people coding those mods do not code them out of spite to say, you can't play it. But I feel, and I could be wrong, but I feel that choosing to make your mod an OpenMW add-on, extension mod, is for no technical reason making a large chunk of the community unable to play the mod. That's the feeling I had. I could be completely wrong about that, but hey. Jason, AI technology is something we're going to have to talk about. Another advantage of OpenMW is that it runs natively. Yes. Who plays Morrowind and doesn't want to mod it? Some people do, actually. There are people who still prefer to play it vanilla, and I say that with a mixture of admiration and also wow. Like, how can you resist those mods? Better to not look at them at all, I guess. Yeah, I never got an answer that I really understood about using the core, because I was told, yes, OpenMW, hey, Kazia, hello. I was told that OpenMW can use multiple core, but doesn't use them necessarily for everything. I'm not sure. But that would definitely be something amazing. Morrowind uses more than one thread too, sometimes in specific situations. I didn't know that, Mel. Interesting. I think Morrowind and Oblivion are fine, even without mods. Skyrim, I couldn't stand it unless I added 200 mod, and even then, really, let me see. I don't know. I think I would still want to mod Morrowind. I can play it vanilla. Oblivion, I have to. The faces, people, and the level 20 bandit in glass armor. Those are major faults for me. OpenCS doesn't compile script at all. No bytecode gets saved. The engine interprets them instead. Okay. Does it tell me when my script is wrong? That's all I want. That's all I need. That's all I need. Somebody to say, you forgot a comma there. Close that bracket, damn it. OpenMW is super stable, you say, Fan, but the actor collision are horrible, making most mods using custom animation buggy. That's one of the draw side of OpenMW, really, for all the advantages. And it's gonna get better. For all the advantages, you cannot use a good portion of mods that are amazing. Animated Morrowind and sitting NPCs are not a problem. Kazir, hello, finally I got to you. Mods always should support both. Ideally, yes, if it's possible, yes. If it's not because of engine limitations, then that's what it is. Some of them are impossible, yeah. There are just so many good mods that just enhance the experience without changing the feel completely. They are, and then there are some mods that completely change like the feel of the game, and that's fine too. Really, that's the beauty of it, right? Everybody can get the mod they want. Immersion is a huge part of the game for me, and some good mods make it better. Ashfall, for me, is one of them. And like a little feature of Ashfall that I adore is those rocks and stones and things that are randomly, not completely randomly, there's code that says, oh, the stones have to appear next to rocks, and the branches have to appear next to trees, and the flint has to appear next to water. But it is random. The world is different every time you go in there, and I love that. Escobar. Is multi-thread use the one you have to specify in Morrowind INI? I'm very curious about that. I think it's turned on by default, but yes, thread loaded cell loading is toggled in the INI. Is that it's not the interior buffer cell thing. Is that the one it is? I would love to check that line and make sure I have that enabled. I would really like that. And make 2 versions that approximate their coding in. Because here, if possible, honestly, modders, at least the ones I talk to in the modding community, if they can do both, they will do both. Me, I can't do either. I can't do either. So there are 2 other people making the code so that it works. But sometimes it's just not possible. Nobody says, at least not recently and not talking to me, nobody says, I'm gonna make a mod that you cannot use because you're not on the same engine than me. I haven't seen that ever, even in sort of veiled tones. Mon, you also admire people who play vanilla? Prefer mods. I prefer mods too. Sorry, Latte, we're talking too loud. I'm sorry, Kitten, I'm talking about mods, and you know how I get excited about them. It's okay. Good. Good. On the general called don't thread load, I think it is 0 by default. And so we want don't thread load 0. Because if we put 1, then it doesn't use the multiple threads. Okay, let's get back to the game. I think I caught up with the chat. In an attempt to get Danae to get out of menu mode, have you noticed the activation changes on FC? Let me read that in it. The activation changes on NPC and creatures yet. What would these changes be? Just activating them, I don't notice a difference. Can you give us a clue? It's seamless. How was it before? There might have been a little bit of lag. Decor, hello, welcome back. The kitty cam, yeah. When when he's in the mood, we have Latte with us. Let's put more mushrooms. Good stuff. And some herbs, absolutely. Our survival skill is going up. You have a ginger cat who likes to watch me play. Oh, that is so lovely. Latte, he's like, I'm here and he's there. But if I want to pet him, I have to lean in quite far. It's not to say that Latte is not cuddly. I got a theory, hear me out. While my soup is cooking. My theory is that Latte is a COVID generation cat. And so he has this distance thing and he's always around, but he's got 1.5 meters radius around him. That's the thing. So he's not a lab kitten, he's always nearby. but just not right there. Tico, you realized you forgot to eat dinner. Have something. Eat something. We'll be there. I mean, what time is it? We'll be here for a bit longer. Grab something and we'll be back. Alright. Is this cooked? This is cooked enough. Alright. So my companions can have some. I can have some. We are now well fed and well rested. Do they make latte vaccine? No. No. You haven't? Kazir, you haven't eaten anything? Please grab something. When I'm hungry and I don't have time to eat, I normally have coffee, but I don't have that right now. Coffee gives me an hour before I get hungry again. I'll stick something in the oven, please do, and then share. Admiration for Latte is incurable. He's adorable. That is true. I don't know if anyone noticed on the Morrowind modding Discord, I added an emoji for Rupert as well, because Rupert is the other cat, the other famous cat in our Discord. So there's Rupert there as well. Okay. We have eaten. We have improved our skill, which means we should be able to make ourselves a bedroll, one that we can travel with. No? What is the skill requirement? Oh, it's 30. Crap. And actually the backpack is also 30. Alright. Well, people, you know what that means? We need to practice a little more. Let's do this. I'm gonna chop wood. Are we going to chop wood? Do we need to chop wood? Or can we borrow wood from the shipyard? In fact, we don't really need. Because we found Nibbler and Nibbler has our stuff. Kazir. Gotta love ADHD got distracted with fine-tuning some offline chatbot AI character on a local data-only AI chatbot program. That takes a lot of time. Recently I played with character AI, I think. Yeah, character AI, and I tried to make a Danae bot, you know, for the bot that we have in the chat, and I tried to train it, and before I knew it, hours had gone by. I gave up on the idea, but it was quite funny and quite fascinating, really, to see if I could mold that AI to react in the way I wanted. But I'm gonna give you an example of dialogue. Danaebot. Who is Fargoth? Fargoth is a Bosmer who lives in Sadanin, who has a fondness for certain rings and likes to insult people and call them Enwa. To which I said, are you sure? Because Enwa is an insult that Dunmers used to talk to insult Outlanders. So Fargoth a Bosmer and an Outlander? And I go, yes, you're right. Enwa is an insult that Dunmer use against Outlanders. Therefore, Fargoth would not use it. Okay, good. So who is Fargoth? Fargoth is a Bosmer, and so on and so forth. And I was like, okay, all right. And now I'm not sure. Does Fargoth ever call you Enwa? I don't think it does he? I don't think so. Oh, anyway, let's catch up. Also, I love how a deep Elder Scrolls fan, me, is the first person to pronounce my name correctly first try. Everyone else seems to go Kaiser in terms of pronunciation. For me, Kazir sounds right, but it could be my French sort of influencing me. Rochester, you're saying, I assume your character and your party are squatting as you explore, i.e. no respawning in cave. Technically, I can have this appear on screen. Technically, we are a vagabond and we want to travel around Tamriel to become a famous bard, but we haven't managed to leave Seydonin just yet, because first we had to get enough money to buy a lute, and with the mods we have to get 500 septims is hard. Like, it's really, really hard. And now we are getting some stuff, so we'll be able to travel, because we're not allowed to fast travel. That's why. And yeah, I just filmed with Faraday AI. I don't know this one. Is it similar to character AI? He does call people Enwa? Wow. I'll go back to character and AI and say, by the way, my apologies. Fargos generally calls me Death. I'm not surprised, Kink. I'm not surprised at all. Alright, we need to practice. We need to be able to have a bedroll. Like, there's no way. We are not walking to Aldrin without a bedroll, like a portable bedroll. I suppose I could always get some plant fiber and make a hay bed that goes there and then is not used at all. Ooh, I got magic shoes? Expensive shoes of the cat with Night Eye, but I have these with acrobatics and chameleon. Oh. Do we have a mod where we can strip enchantments from objects yet? Because I would really like to strip that enchantment and put it on something else, if I could. I have no idea if it's similar. It's basically a local data-only AI program that allows you to create roleplay chat AI character. No idea about the character one you mentioned. Latte sends his blessings. He's so adorable. Character AI, like obviously I'm not very up to date with how it works. Not even up to date. I just don't know how it works. But basically, you feed it a few lines, like templates. It's ChatGPT that tries to roleplay as a character. To put it very simply. JSON. Face orange frowning. It doesn't display the emoticon for me, so I'll have to imagine it. Face orange frowning. What do I want to do, guys? I thought I was done with the crafting, but I still need 8 points of crafting. I have Grokroot and he's strong, but I don't have access to the NPCs that would have loot. That orc follower has to be skink. I don't know. Can I pet Latte? I can pet Latte. I can barely reach him if I stretch. Look at that. But I can show you what a floof he is. Hang on. I'll have to go round my desk so I can reach him. Look at them. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Look at that fur. Yeah, a little bit here. Here we go. Here we go. This is good. Don't be upset with me, Latte. It's not me. It's Fan who wanted me to pet you. Okay. Get a Guar apprentice to help you craft things. Whisper sweet bushcrafting tip to me. I did. Did I install Guar Whisperer? I hope so. I think so. We could, but honestly, a Guar would be more work at this point. Because here you're grabbing a nice potato sausage stew. That sounds lovely. Latte is well behaved. No. He's asleep right now. He does the parkour, he does that. And obviously, like every other cat on the planet, whatever side of the door he is the wrong side. And then he's got to let us know. Loudly, very loudly. The new activation things makes the Gar more tolerable even. So is it about like the collision box or not just, or something completely different that I can't even imagine because I don't know what I'm talking about. Are we ready to go? Is my question. Cats really hate doors. You are able to... Oh! You can activate the rat. That is something I definitely need to test because I have Abbott's mod Smart Activate. So it would show me a list, like if there's multiple NPCs in my frame, I would get the list. So I will have to disable Abbott's mod so I can really tell. It's not needed anymore. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a note of it because it's a sort of thing I'd forget. Smart Activate. Crossed. You okay there, kitten? You okay? Yeah. Latte does zoomies, yes. Assaults coffee cups? No. No. He does not. There's one thing that fascinates him. It's bubbles. Like we have a whatever, what is it called? Soda stream thingy. And whenever I make a bottle of water, like the fizz when I open the lid, like he has to come. And then he makes the funniest faces trying to sneeze the bottle, but then having the bubbles pop or something, I'm not sure. He's very, very funny with that. But no, coffee cups are safe. Safe from Latte. Guys, I think we're just going to head out. We're going to head out. I'm gonna grab my stuff, ask my companions to carry everything, and that's it. We are not entirely ready. Hello, hermit crab. Wow. So I'm gonna grab my stuff. Hopefully we can carry everything I own, which is not that much. And we're heading north. I can collect my... Sadrith Mora is a long way. You know, we have to walk. So Sadrith Mora is a long, long way. Have you grown? No. Maybe when we come back, we'll have a mushroom or 2 mushrooms. Wouldn't that be amazing? So this, I suppose I can destroy. I get some material back. We're gonna leave one. I'm taking my pillow. Yep, I got my bag. It's in there. And I'm carrying my bag with my ingredients in them. Yeah, we in the end we chose the good path. Because why did we choose the good path? I forgot, but something convinced us. Cooking pot. We remove the cooking pot. The grill, we remove the grill. The support, we remove the support. We are taking the bellows. I don't think we need... Oh, no, too much, too much. Too much of everything. Nibla, why are you so far? Rookwood, where are you, companions of mine? What am I even... Oh, of course. That. And that. And maybe the stones. I always wonder, well, why? What is so heavy in my inventory? And then I go, stones. No, well, something. Okay, pick it up. Pick up. And my stones, we're not leaving anything. Not when Nibbler can help us carry things. Of course, right now, if we lose Nibbler again, we lose all our crafting material again, and we'll die. We have to take our chances. I'm not worried. Are you? Are you guys worried? And I think we're fine. Alright, this is everything we want to take. The table can stay here. We'll take the wood. Like, Nibbler can carry it. And I won't have to chop in the rain. Perfect. Close. Follow me. Goodbye. I hear you, Rochester. I believe that is water under the bridge now. And I think we're in a better place. Alright. I'm quick saving, not that it means anything. Off we go. I know I said I would be heading north the path over there because that's where we hope to find Nibbler. But since we have found Nibbler, we go that way so I can stop in Pelagiad. There is an anvil that I can use for free, so that's what I'm gonna do. You know, as a vagabond, you learn where you can get free stuff. And being able to repair our stuff means we'll have a sharp axe, a pointy knife. Is that the rules? What rules? The rules of Oblivion? AKA the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion? It would make sense though. It makes perfect sense. Okay, let's run a little bit. So usually there is a creature that spawns on this road. At level 1 we're expecting a scrib or a guar. It's a scrib. What? Are you coming straight for me now? You're ignoring me, that's good. Be nice to the scrib. Nice scrib. Mud crabs, we're going to avoid them. I'm not ready to lose another companion just yet. No! We do not play the Legion March. Yes, we've been expecting you. Isa, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow.
Welcome, friend.
What's up? We're playing Morrowind, and that's what's up. And we're doing permadeath and we haven't died. And some people in the chat might argue it's because we've done nothing but been a cave, just layer say that in and play the loot. And they're not entirely wrong. But we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We got a loot, we got a pot to cook. We are good enough with bushcrafting. If I have the Guar Whisperer installed... Oh, so cute. Don't I have... Yeah, no, I don't have it installed. Yeah, we have Nibbler. Nibbler is everything. You're currently playing Skyrim. Are you playing it modded? Good day to you. Already in Pelagiad. Easy. Who said traveling was dangerous? Not me, I'm not afraid. The war was not activatable. I will definitely remove smart activate because it's not necessary, and see for myself the beauty You're not a big mod guy. We were talking about people who don't mod their game, and the general consensus was admiration. Like, you've resisted. One day. This. True, with a tooltip. Okay, you guys. Merge. Merge into one the way you do. More. This is no roll, no roll, no roll, no roll, no roll. Nibbler. You don't know how people do it. But I don't either. Nibbler. Noble. Nice. Very nice. Some mods ruin the immersion for me. That is, I mean, obviously, and that's why people can choose whether they want to have the mod or not. Some of the mods are not even trying to be immersive. They could be funny or challenging. So, what do you think of this lovely cottage? Could this be where we retire once we've become Tamriel famous? I know it cost about 2,000 or 3,000. It's in the thousands, so we don't have the money for it, for sure. But it's adorable. I just get tired trying to install mod these days. I no longer have the attention span to install 5,000. I completely understand it now. In my modding guide right now, I don't have Beautiful Cities of Morrowind, and people say, well, why not? It's great. It is great. Why don't you put it there? I actually say, if you install all these mods and at that point you install Beautiful Cities of Morrowind and then nothing else, go for it. But I didn't have the patience to get the patches, and a lot of the patches, and this is not a criticism, it's just the way it is. A lot of the patches, say you have mod xyz.esp, and RandomPal was kind enough to update it, modify it so that it runs with Beautiful Cities of Morrowind. But then if that mod xyz is updated, then that patch is outdated. And or if there's another mod that wants to be compatible with XYZ and makes another plugin replacer for XYZ, one is not compatible. And there are solutions, there are always solutions, but I don't have the patience. Like, I already have 500 mods, plus I still have to do the landscape, the dungeons, the companions, and the gear. That is enough conflicts and things that need to be patched. So as beautiful Morrowind, Cities of Morrowind is, I do not install it unless I make a simple install where I'm not adding quests mostly or anything else. So that's how it is for me. It's a great mod. I don't have the patience to make it work with all of my other mods. Alright, let me catch up with you. Dim did a good job with that house. It's lovely. I really, really like it. A taming minigame would be really neat. You need a combination of personality, maybe illusion, luck could be implemented, and you could make pets do your fighting. That would be, I don't know about the minigame. Right now it's true that with the Guar Whisperer by Merlord, you just need to have the ingredients in hand. There's another mod that I liked. Was it R0? Maybe not. Or, no. Red Furry Demon, I think. Where every time you feed a creature, they become less and less aggressive. And I like that as well. For now, with Guar Whisperer, I don't know if you have tried the mod, Amitalex, but you tame the Guar just by feeding it. They level up, they grow up. As they level up, they can learn to do more things like fetch, steal things, or be cute so people like you more. Like there's a lot to it. Breed, also you can breed them. Where I'm from, my accent is German. My little heart. But it's funny that you think it's German, because I am not German, but I live currently in Zurich or near Zurich, where people do speak German. Some would argue it's not German though. So no, it's not German, I'm French. So what you're hearing is probably a hint of a French accent. I haven't tried Skyrim Anniversary Edition, but I've seen it's on sale finally, so I might get it. But when it came out, I was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not paying 20 quid for a game I already own, where you can fish. I can fish in Morrowind, thank you. But I will trade one day. Red Mountain region after curing blight is the best place to retire. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get there. We can use format or something to automate all of the become patches. There might be a way. I know that Random Pal already has, there's already something. There's a bat file to run to patch a number of things. But I haven't looked at it. Like I said, I don't want to. I don't want to bother with it. Love the cat. This is Latte. Latte. You want to ignore me, Katon? You're such a darling. Yeah. This is Latte. He's very fluffy. He's not fat, okay? It's the fluff. Personally, I used to have so many problems with mods in Elder Scrolls 3 to 5. I stick to OpenMW. I get that. I was saying earlier, OpenMW out of the box has a number of quality of life improvements that are undeniable. Kazir, you have Moise. That's the Wabbajack list, right? I did look at it a long time ago and I felt maybe I should play at the same time I speak. What do you say, guys? Sorry. The last time I looked at that's the only Wabbajack mod list. There's Ring Comics as well. I'm not sure if it's official or anything. Oof. Lady. That's fancy. Not vanilla friendly. Got it, but she's super proud of her outfit. Well done, lady. You look lovely. I can't kill her to get the outfit. I know because I scripted her so that I couldn't. Why would I do that? I don't know. I hate myself. I mean, that would be better than the rags I have. And that top during my performances as a bard. The tips. I wouldn't make 10 septims for an hour. Anyway. But yes, installing mods, that's what I was saying before. Like Morrowind, sure, may crash. It's not a perfect game. But if you don't mod it, especially if you don't mod it excessively, you're fine, really. Whether it's OpenMW or vanilla engine. Alright, Noble. You have a bunch of things. I'm gonna take
Welcome, friend.
everything. No, not the... No, keep the shirt and the pants. Come on. Have some decency, Noble. There you go. I'm gonna repair everything. Everything. Alright. While that happens, I need to scroll down so I can catch up with the chat. So Moise, yeah, it's mostly graphic stuff. So I wasn't very keen on that. Kazir, you're saying, I don't even try to mod myself anymore. Why should I when folks with much more skill at it can do what I want much better to me than some? I mean, I get that. It has been suggested to me that I should learn Lua by kind modders who've helped me many times with my own mods with Lua. But the time it would take me to be able to do something very simple is
Welcome, friend.
too long. It's too long, so I'm lazy and I let people help me. Is that you're American? Nice. German language that is 95% language. Swiss German, yes. But like, and I'm not, you know, making fun of people. It's the people here in Switzerland that say I speak Swiss German. It's not proper German. To create that perfect tailored for you test 3 experience, what's your dumb question, Antony? There's a second part to your sentence, I assume. Unless it's coming later and I need to scroll down. No, fishing in Skyrim is pretty lame. There's no minigame. There aren't customs animation. It's super low effort. It felt that way. I guess I'll try it at some point. Loose. Has any of your permadeath characters ever gotten close to completing the main quest? I think the highest level I got was I had a Khajiit monk that made it to level 15 or so. But I was role-playing and I don't remember what I was doing with her. I think we had giants at the time installed. And then my vampire Nord was pretty strong and got quite far. But I don't think we did the main quest. And there's this thing where I go, oh, but the main quest, you know, we've done it, let's do something else. But I say that so often that in the end I don't really do the main quest anymore. And then I die. So there we're done. You assumed I was Swedish. Not bad. Because here, I mostly got the AE edition, so that's the anniversary edition, right? So you can have all the nice armor from it, and Wabbajack modlist move on. That makes sense. I guess I would do that. I swear Morrowind modders love the swirl boop pattern. Oh, yeah? I mean, that's Wesley. I don't know if it's most of the modders, but... Do you often get to the Cloud District very often? Hardly ever. Which mod adds the guard standing at attention? I don't know. Let me catch up with the chat, because if I don't scroll all the way down. Deleted Skyrim. Love New Vegas. I'll have to play that. I have the Fallout 3 New Vegas thing mod 2-in-1. Tales of the Westland? Is that the name? I have to play it. Don't have time. Don't have time! Maybe if I stop talking and play the games is what you're thinking. Maybe. Void, hello. I haven't died yet, but I haven't played much. Been talking a lot. Still alive. Animate on the camera. Yeah, it's just me. Welcome back, Tenzi. Did you eat something? Stalker is a game we played. Guys, you're talking. There we go. Wesley is a huge offender with the boot swirl. Yes, he really did like the pattern. Okay, let's repair everything. So now I'm just gonna go click, 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 click and do nothing else. Just need to be strong. Keep clicking. I mean, at least you get the cat. That's entertainment. Maybe I can even fix the camera so that... Where's the camera? There's the camera. There you go. A better view of the cat. Oh, you posted in Foodie. I'll take a look as soon as I'm done with this game. This never-ending game. The one time we played Stalker, it was during a 12-hour stream, so I played it for 3 hours, and I did like it. However, I had not installed, I think there was a patch, maybe even a community patch, and I didn't have it installed at the time. It was fine because we played 3 hours. I did manage to kill a few people on my own. That was scary. I was going to flex with my work, but let's say I need to tidy up the kitchen. Okay, I'm going to, sorry for the delay, I'm going to Discord and I'm gonna see what Tenzi posted in Foodie. They look good. Like, how much of that did you make yourself? Because that looks lovely. A little bit of, not soy sauce, you know, the sweet and sour sauce they serve with that. I could totally have that. Click faster. I can't go faster. A repair all would be lovely, and I'm sure that could be done. Though, in my mind, I'm thinking a repair all button should be something when you have at least 50 armor skill. It's like the Elder Scrolls Chernobyl, pretty much, from the few hours that I played it. Okay. No bull. I'm gonna give you your stuff back. You can have... No, not the mask. We said not the mask. It's ugly, okay? Like, I could wear this, but... honestly, I'm gonna go for the worst armor that looks better. I know. It's sad, but that's the way it is. We will be traveling. We need to be warm. Okay. Oh, that's it. Our precious time with latte is gone. So I'm just gonna up like that. There we go. You fried up the veggies, seasoned with soy sauce, oyster sauce, salt, pepper, roll them using rice sheet. Yeah, so you made them. You made them. It's close enough. Yeah, sweet and sour spicy would be nice. I saw a streamer with an auto clicker once. Every time he needed to repair, he would make everyone deaf on purpose. How mean! Oh, why are streamers mean? I don't do that. Only because I don't know how. But now that you've given me the idea, I'm overburdened still? Is it because I didn't give you your weapon? Is yours? That's the walking stick. You can use it. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm gonna give you all the ingredients. So you're the kitchen, all by yourself. All right, and we should go. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We have fair weather. And we want to go to Aldron. That is not on our map. Hopefully we'll get road signs. And people might know about it, but not just yet. 100% they won't have the information. Also, people don't like me so much, so after 3 questions they're like, okay, bye. We do not play Legion March. We do not play Legion March. We do play by the light of man. I have this smart idea for gunpowder production as an entire questline, an alchemy skill adjunct since explosives are canon, and a way to force myself to learn OOP and Lua. So I know Lua, I don't know what is OOP. Because I can't code to save my life. But the mod idea, I really like that. There's been a few mods that add like a musket, a rifle, and had bullets to go with it, but it was just the models. Object-oriented programming. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Luz, for educating me. So I'm going north, and we are hoping to find a road sign that says Aldrin very soon. There's a cute little house over there, but that's not north, so you should be doing the Advent of Code and improve your programming skill. Yeah, I think Aurel has done it already today. That's his Christmas treat, Advent of Code. I couldn't do it if I wanted to. You're making endless minor patches instead. You know what? I don't mind. What? No, not the crab. Crabs are bad, Grokut. Grokut doesn't know yet, but crabs are bad. I did get a better dagger, so maybe I can help.
Our blood is made for fighting!
Oh wow, you're good, Grokut. Now, that crab, because Gorkwood has a fire enchanted weapon, so the crab is red because it burnt. I really wish that the meat we get from it is cooked as well, but it's not a thing. We might be listening to the Legion March, but let's ignore it for now. My first experience with OOB was indie games from early 2000, obvious spaghetti code. Do you do game jams as well? I think I'd be working for the East Empire Company, but of course you need the option to be a double agent for a house or another guild. That would make sense, because it's not something that is native of Morrowind, so the fact that it would be imported... Huh. There's a pack war without a person. Could that be? I forgot the name. It's Muncher. Okay, Muncher. You're here. You're here. Let's try to find your owner. I took a shortcut, which is always a terrible idea. I mentioned cookmate in the creature inventory on the Discord when cooking with fire spell. Yeah, that's something that Ashfall added, right? You put the meat on, it doesn't even have to be on the grill, I think. And then you cast fireball at it and boom, it's cooked. Or burnt, depending on the power of your fire spell. Yes, I'm totally able to learn new melodies as a bard. I need to talk to other bards, and they have to like me well enough, and that's it. That's all it takes. It's also by skill. There are beginner, intermediate, and higher level songs. Do I like Skyrim? I do. I do like Skyrim. Way more than I like Oblivion, for example. Mostly because I can't mod Oblivion right. Like, I can't get the game to be stable. My Morrowind is more stable with 500 mods than Oblivion with 100. 2 or 3 maybe. It was more than that. So yes, I do like Skyrim. But I don't love it like Morrowind. It doesn't inspire me as much, I guess. And it could really be because I know Morrowind better, so I can make better stories with the characters and the things that I have. It could be as simple as that. So it's not even saying that Skyrim is an inferior game. It is. But you know.
Let's hear it.
Oblivion World for me way better than Skyrim, but Oblivion have annoying level system. Like on the gameplay core of Oblivion, there's things that annoy me. The way the level list work, for example, not good. The way vanilla combat is just, you just keep on bashing and bashing and bashing. And then visually, I mean, it's nice. Lots of people have said it, and I agree. It's more traditional fantasy, which is nice. It doesn't have that special je ne sais quoi that Morrowind has, but then nothing else really does. So yeah, mostly nostalgia because it literally was my first game. Ah, yes. Oh, on top of that, if you had to save the money to be able to buy it, then it's even sweeter, right? I can get that. I can totally get that. For me, Morrowind has the nostalgia factor also. Anthony, you're saying, no way, my programming takes so long, there may be 20% chance it will work at the end, so anything requiring speed are out of scope. Even in 3D stuff, I should be 3 times faster. Alright, fair enough. I'm not gonna push you, I'm not even gonna say, but you know, with practice, because I don't do that, so that would be especially a big hypocrite. Rochester, you say, I had the firearms discussion with an OpenMW dev, and creating an API for guns is yet another thing on my to-do list. I can imagine, like, it's gonna be a a lot of things. I know OpenMW, the last time I was talking with Brent, that was a while ago, mind you, but I was super excited because OpenMW was able to read the Oblivion and Skyrim BSA, I think, basically the files. So that was something he was super excited about. And then of course there's Lua that's growing. There's so many things to be excited about with OpenMW. That being said, for now I'm really, really happy where I am. Papyrus is awful. I believe you. I don't know. Is it really worse than Morrowind script though? From anyone who knows anything about coding and programming, everybody seems to agree that Morrowind script is not even worthy of being called a language. That's what I've been told. Please prove me wrong, please. I love Oblivion. It's got a certain charm. I mean, there are people who really, really prefer Oblivion. It's genuinely their favorite game. I get that. It's my least favorite, but for me it's mostly because I want to mod it the same way I mod my Morrowind, and I don't know how. Or maybe I don't have the same tool, I don't know. But that being said, I've done a couple of runs on Oblivion and I really, really enjoyed them. The last one was Morrowind, and for this one I had mixed feeling. It was fun to discover vanilla Morrowind but different, so that was fun. On the other hand, there were a couple of issues, things with collision, for example, that I'm used to seeing bugs and, you know, compatibility issues, but it was a bit too much. And then I did something and my save game wouldn't load, so that was it. That was the end of it. I cannot wait for Sky Oblivion, and I'm 100%, no, make that 200% with you on that. Oblivion, my number one problem is the engine. I don't have anything against the story. Yeah, there were things like the gates of Oblivion opening all the time, and then after a while you go, ah, whatever, I'm not gonna do this one, it's gonna stay there. Because, you know, when you go there, it's gonna be one of 5, maybe more, Oblivion realms, and at the end you're like, oh, whatever. There are problems with the game itself, but I am really looking forward to Sky Oblivion because it's going to be Oblivion in a better engine with maybe some little changes here and there to make it more modern. So I'm looking forward to that. On the other hand, Skywind, like, I absolutely love most of the things that the team shows. I think is really neat. I suspect, and I could be wrong, but I suspect the day I try it, I'll play it, and then I'll go, okay, let me play Morrowind now. That's my gut feeling. I could be wrong. We'll see. Oblivion is dated and buggy, but still very memorable. It has its charm. It has its personality. It's still a fun game. I mean, it's still a fun game. I love the Dwarven God mods for Morrowind, to be honest. The Dwarven God mod. Is that something that Shadow Mimicry released recently, or is it an older one? Shrek style positive. The arena in Oblivion was badass. That is such a cool feature. We have a mod for that for Morrowind, but that was really cool, like really nice, and it almost felt like a mini game. Kazir, you're saying I have to put the rose tinted glasses aside. It's probably Morrowind, then Daggerfall Unity, then Skyrim. Daggerfall Unity before Skyrim? Okay, that's a bold choice. The Daggerfall Unity, I think it's amazing what they've done. I love the fact that it can be modded. The last time I installed it, I should really play the mod, but the last time I installed Daggerfall Unity, I modded it so hard that my game was lagging, and it's so ridiculous to have a game that's more than 20 years old lagging on a modern system. Like, my computer is not, you know, ready for NASA and everything. It's not a bad computer, but it's not top of the line. But still, my poor computer was struggling to run Daggerfall, which is a bit ridiculous when you think about it. I over-modded it. That's what happened. So my fault entirely. Oblivion is the most unstable when modded. I would agree with that. There is an arena mod for Morrowind too that's much like Oblivion. Yes, welcome to the arena, and it's really nice. Really, really nice. They share the spot, so if it's Oblivion similar to Skyrim or Skyrim similar to Oblivion is relevant since it's the same. I get that, I get that. In Skyrim, the gates follow you. Like the Oblivion gates? I'm not sure how, maybe I haven't played enough Skyrim. The thing I always like most about The Elder Scrolls 4 is not being the chosen one. True, that is a nice change of pace, but at the same time, like the king was like, it is you, like your presence there was foretold, so there's a bit of fate there, but you're not the chosen one, which is quite nice. I agree with that. Sky Oblivion is gonna be epic, though I am curious how they implemented spellcrafting. They did say they made some kind of system for that. We'll have to see. I'm trying to think about Oblivion. For me, Oblivion magic feels inferior to Morrowind magic because we don't have Mark, we call intervention, levitation. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We agree, but we're not like the prophetic persona. We were just here to deliver something. So we're kind of handy. I am a huge nutjob for dungeon crawlers. Would that include, I have no idea how old you are, but would that include like older dungeon crawlers like the first Wizardry or Eye of the Beholder, or are you much younger that this is not the games you've played? Gothic 2, never played Gothic. I tried, but I had to be a dude, and also Gothic, I feel, having watched some gameplays, I feel that if you don't have the nostalgia for it, then the sort of bugginess of it is really quite unbearable. But making a game that's more than 20 videos like, who would do that? Me. That would be me. Oblivion is sometimes just hard to mod, I agree. Martin makes the real sacrifice, though. Yeah, that I agree with that. In Oblivion, you're not the chosen one. Your presence was foretold, but you're just a messenger. Okay, I've caught up with you. Let's play the game. Hi, Tiberius. Tiberius, I've seen Muncher. That's right, Muncher was attacked by a Nixhound that sneaked up on us during the night and bolted. I have already searched for him in the south and in the east, but he's nowhere to be seen. Maybe he will return on his own. I'll bring him back, okay? Yes. I've seen him. Now I just need to be able to find him again. So I could go that way. Am I going to make it worse for me? We'll see. Daggerfall was way too repetitive. Oblivion was not memorable. Skyrim, you haven't beaten it yet. Have I? I've done the main quest. I've done the main quest once. And I have done the Skyrim DLC, but again, like I rushed through it. I rushed through it really just, you know, running to the next quest thingy. Yeah, this is not where I'm gonna find Muncher, or at least this is not where I found Muncher at first. So let's go back. Okay. Let's go back the way we came. Why I do not kill the white worm? Because it's a scrib, and scrib are adorable and we don't kill them. This is... let's try to find Muncher that way. We don't kill scribs. That rat is not aggressive, so we're not going to attack it. Noble, what did I just say? Well, now that you killed it, at least we're going to skin it and eat it. So says the brain fact. I realize I think we ate a mushroom. Also, we've been picking up mushrooms. Well, so now you know. There's Muncher. We may be a Bosmer, but we do not follow. Oh! And we crashed. We actually crashed. There you go. After, what's the time? After 3 hours and a half. I think that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. Also, it's a thing about Morrowind. Morrowind knows when it's time to finish. When Morrowind knows when it's time to crash and stop. It's all Muncher's fault. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I don't think, no. Morrowind knows, like, it is uncanny. I completely agree. The real question, will Danae post her log and crash dump? I'm doing it right now. Right now, this instant, so I don't forget. But I have so many windows. It doesn't matter how, like, my screen, it hasn't been so long since I got a beautiful, large monitor. And already I'm thinking, but I don't have enough space. Alright. Let's go with the log. The log is coming your way. The mini dump might be too big. And I don't know that you need it. It's not too big. To answer your question, no. Oh, duh. Of course. Of course I'm sending the log and the crash dump. Cole, you're buffering. Oh, that's a shame. At the same time, we're finishing because Morrowind crashed after more than 3 hours, which is fair. Guys, thank you so much. We didn't make it to Aldrin, but we're on the way. We're on the way, and our character did not die. And you might be thinking, of course, you were in Sadanin. Who dies in Sadanin? Me, my characters. So many dead characters at level 1 in Sadanin. So Morrowind knows exactly when I'm about to save. Same thing for you, Escobar. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending time with me. It was lovely talking to you. Really, really great. I mean, talking about Morrowind and the Elder Scrolls, we could do that for hours. I'm sorry that I paused the game while talking so much, but I'll see you next week. We are continuing with this character. Hopefully going all the way to Aldrin and finally becoming famous. Probably not sacrificing our companion. Until then, oh, news. Until then, I will try to stream. I can't tell you what time exactly, but I will try to stream multiple times during the week, depending on when I have time with work and things. Twitch tells me I have to stream 7 times in the month, so I will. Probably, so that we can have the channel points and the mini games that go with that. It's not super important, but I'll try to do that. Until then, have a great time. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you for all the compliments you sent to Latte. Now he's even more vain than he was before. It's gonna be terrible to handle. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.